Welcome back to OpenGL Oversimplified, the series where I break down graphics programming concepts with analogies and examples. My name's Andrew, and here on Get Into Game Dev, I make tutorials on various programming topics, mostly graphics programming. If you enjoy this content, you're welcome to get in touch through the Discord server in the link below, or just pop into one of my live streams. Anyway, on with the show. I mastered programming languages with this one simple trick. College professors hate me. This video is a little broader than just OpenGL, but it's still important. Learning OpenGL is similar to learning programming, is similar to learning anything. The goal is to understand rather than memorize, and to use the understanding to solve problems. Programming languages like C++, Python, Rust, etc. have their own syntax. But it's actually a trick. The syntax represents a concept, and the concept is the bit that you need, not the syntax. Here's an example. When I was a kid, I learned German. Why? Because my school had a native German-speaking teacher, my family had German roots, and Rammstein slaps. The German word for rabbit is Hase. But when I use that word, I don't think Hase equals German word for rabbit. I just think this is a Hase. By removing that intermediate translation layer and working directly with the idea is more real and I make more progress. Now to the code, and I have to apologize in advance if this comes across as me dunking on beginners. I've been there, and I'm saying this because I wish someone had pointed this thought pattern out to me, framed it in this way, so I could have fixed it earlier. So it's a common beginner's error to read this code exactly as it's written. Specifically this line, to read char star message equals hello world. Can you see a problem with this? Calling this variable type a char star does precisely nothing to shine any meaning on it. It's actually harmful because instead of filling your head with knowledge, you're filling it with chars and stars. Instead of this, you want to be direct and cut to the essence of the variable. We know char stands for character, and the star symbol in this case means that message is a pointer. So it's better to say this is a character pointer. One character or many characters. If we're not sure, this is a good time to straighten out our mental model. In C, a collection of elements is stored via a pointer to its first element. A collection of characters is called a string, so it'd make a lot more sense to say that message is a string. The point is to be precise and to think and speak in terms of the underlying ideas, removing any intermediate translation layers. Here's another example. And again, I've done this. I've made all of these mistakes. Okay? A lot of students won't understand what I mean when I talk about a class's initializer. They literally just think of the function as being called init, or even double underscore init. And they wonder what on earth an initializer function is. Or if we access an instance variable, a common mistake is to read out literally what the code says. So self._name equals thing A. This might feel direct in the sense that yes, that's what the code is literally saying, but to focus on this risks obscuring the actual meaning. Again, I don't just want to slander newcomers. Learning programming is a beautiful thing. We're honing a craft that takes dedication and patience. With that in mind, isn't it morally right to understand the raw materials we're working with? To know they're the alchemical elements by their true nature, and not just as mud, gust, wet, hot? Anyway, deep Python thoughts. Rather than just soaking up new information, learning is also about shedding incorrect, confusing, or unnecessary ideas. It's a never-ending process of self-refinement, but as you practice being direct and purposeful in your programming, the rewards will show and the path will become clearer. I believe in you. You can do it. Thanks for watching. Bye.